community in his time at CMCC. He's
this way, guys. Guys, this way.
Scholarship award last spring. On the field, the winger and fullback has started 9 games this season and has 2 goals and 2 assists in his career. Congratulations, Tira.
Hold on. Look at me, tippy toe. What are you doing?
Next up, number 7, Ivan Dominguez. Ivan is the YSCC Player of the Year and a USCAA First Team All-American. The high school graduate has scored 53 goals so far.
What's with the tippy toe?
With 15 tackles and 7 assists this season. He is joined by his former teammate and assistant coach, brother Isidoro Dominguez. And joining them is CMCC's number 9, Igor Dominguez. The third of the Dominguez brothers to play for the Mustangs. Igor is a YSCC First Team All-Conference selection and the tournament's Most Outstanding Offensive Player Award winner. Lewiston High School product was named Player of the Week this season, has 24 goals and 14 assists in his career. He joins his brothers and his girlfriend Darcilla. Congratulations, Igor!
Thank you.
Next is CMCC's number 10, Jeremiah Gomez. The Old Orphanage native is a 2-time YSCC player. The attacking midfielder has showcased his terrific passing ability this season.
Everybody here?
Yes, sir. So far this year, to go along with 10 career goals. He's joined by his teammates Marco and Moses. Congratulations, Jeremiah.
Thank you.
Next up, number 11, Justin Violet. The Lisbon High School product is in his 3rd season as a member of the Mustangs. After seeing limited minutes as a freshman, Justin became a regular part of the squad last year. 7 goals and adding 3 assists. The attacking mid and forward has played in 10 of the team's 11 games so far this season. He's joined by his mom, Sue Goodwin Violet. Congratulations, Justin. Next up, number 15, Derek O'Gorey. This year, St. Paul Catholic School product and London, England scored his first goal for the squad on the road against Hampshire College. Congratulations, Derek. Academy graduates Mitch Taylor and Maddie Waters. He's joined in spirit by his parents Mike and Lorraine and sisters Ellie and Courtney, who are watching back home in the UK. Congratulations, Alfie. Next is number 21, Raimundo Labota. Graduating from the defensive unit, Raimundo has provided a
So closer.
Mustangs in his 3 seasons. Lewiston High School product has battled through injuries this year, but still managed to score a game-tying goal against the University of New England earlier this season.
NCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody. It provides a great opportunity, just the fellowship amongst athletes, get a chance to play against some different teams that you typically don't get a chance to play against from different regions, different parts of the country. It kind of gives you an opportunity to kind of see where you're really at against everybody. Really good, like I said, just a great environment, well-ran tournament. It's a pleasure to be part of organizations like USCA.
One, two.
Welcome to Central Maine Community College here in Auburn, Maine for the last home game of the season for the Mustangs men's soccer team, and they'll take on their in-state rival, the University of Maine at Augusta Moose. I'm Rob Kennedy. Glad to have you along for this broadcast. It's senior night here in Auburn tonight, and several seniors being honored before the game tonight. And they're all starting tonight as well. Arno Niagasaza will start in goal. Sam Boynton, Tiro Nong, Ivan and Igor Dominguez, Jeremiah Gomez, Justin Violet, Derek Afori, Alfie Bashford, Raimundo Labota, and David Nzuzi all starting tonight for the Mustangs. Moose starters have not been announced yet. I think we're going to be doing the starters as well, although the Mustangs players are already out there on the pitch. Mustangs 8-1-1 on the season, 4-0, perfect record so far in the Yankee Conference. They're number 2 overall in the USCAA Division II poll, behind only Penn State, Lehigh Valley, and they've won 3 straight since their lone setback of the season, which was a 2-1 last-minute loss to Division I Berkeley College out of New Jersey. Mustangs have really been scoring goals lately. They've come off a pair of 7-0 wins, the most recent against Vermont State Randolph on Sunday. Knights were undermanned in that game, and the teams played 9-on-9. Coach Dalton Wing did some experimenting with his players, trying out some new formations, new positions for some of the guys. Massimo DiPilato, Mitch Cameron each scoring their first CMCC goal as part of 7 different players scoring on the afternoon. Moose coming in there. It's their second year in the Yankee Conference, coming off a loss to Word of Life on Saturday. Picked up a win before that against Hampshire. They'll be in here for today for the second time. They're only in their second year in the Yankee Conference and played the Mustangs twice last season. Mustangs won both of those games, both by clean sheet overall. Arno Niagasaza was in goal for both of those, and he got the wins. Players heading out onto the field right now to do the introductions. And we'll try to pick up the house mic as best we can, but it's ways down to my left. So what I'll be doing is just introducing the players and mentioning who they are when they step out in front and let you know who the starting lineups are for both teams. Well, I did just kind of read off the Central Maine ones. Well, I've been introduced again. It is senior night here after all. But what a wealth of talent that the Mustangs will be missing next year after these guys leave. Caleb Lamb starting up with the introductions. And we'll start with the Moose first. They're coached by Christel Judas.
We did try to pick up that house mic for the senior awards without a great deal of success. So we'll try to work on a different solution for that. Congratulations to the seniors.
Javi Fernandez, the goalkeeper. Tyler Nato, starting lineup. Eamon McDonald starting today. Landon Lefevre, number 10. Jerry Deshomes is starting today. Andrew Perry, number 16. Michael LaSalle, a junior, number 17. Ali Albrahi will start today. So Pele Ziervo, Zane Dean, and Alex Hopper also in the starting lineup. Here's the Mustang starters tonight. Arno Niagasaza making his 27th appearance tonight, his 25th start. Sam Boynton will start tonight. He had a goal last year against UMA. Sophomore from Soweto, South Africa, Tiro Nong. The first of the two Dominguez brothers, Yvonne, number 7. The reigning 2023 Yankee Conference Player of the Year. And Igor Dominguez, an All-American honorable mention, also starting tonight. Jeremiah Gomez, number 10, the sophomore from Old Orchard Beach. Justin Violet, who's been great off the bench for this Mustangs team for the last couple of years, coming on and adding instant offense. Derek Afori, who joined the club this year from London, England. And our captain, Alfie Bashford. Raimundo Lobota back in the starting lineup. David Nzouzi playing again. We missed him on Sunday. He didn't play against Vermont Randolph. So we'll pause for the anthem and get underway here in Auburn after that. National anthem here in Auburn as we get set to go tonight. The Mustangs playing their last home game of the season in the regular season, but they will be back here to play again. They are hosting the Yankee Conference semifinals and finals. That'll be the weekend of November 1st, 2nd, and 3rd back here in Auburn. UMaine Augusta, next home game is their last game of the regular season. That's not until next Saturday against Southern Maine Community College. So it's amazing how quickly we have wound down to the end here and have gotten close to the end of the regular season. Mentioned the Mustangs' record 8-1-1 overall, 4-0, perfect. First place in the Yankee Conference. The Moose 1-6 on the season, and again in just their second year of play after a long layoff without a soccer program at UMA. But the Moose are back, and they'll be beginning to make waves, I would think, after a couple of years. It'll take some time to build up a program in this very competitive conference. Seniors out on the field right now. They're getting their picture taken one more time as they make their last start in the regular season here at home. I mentioned the guys out in that field all playing in their last game here. That is a wealth of talent that the Mustangs will have to replace, and that will not be easy. Mustangs, as usual, wearing the whites here at home tonight with the red in the uniforms as well. They'll be attacking from left to right in this first half. And the Moose, wearing the blues on the road, they'll attack from right to left in front of their goalkeeper, Javi Fernandez. 57 degrees here in Auburn tonight. Really not much wind at all. The flag down to my left is not moving a bit. Hanging down the flagpole. Haven't had any rain since yesterday. It poured yesterday, but a nice day today, so the field is in tremendous shape. Mustangs will start in possession. Ivan Dominguez is all set to go. And once he gets the okay from the referee, we'll get underway. And here we go. 90 more minutes here in Auburn this regular season. Mustangs will be on the road this weekend. They'll take on Albany College of Pharmacy on Friday and Word of Life on Saturday. A trip to New York coming up. Lubota. Zuzi playing pass with Boynton. Boynton back toward Alfie Bashford. Gomez. I would expect the Mustangs would play somewhat slowly and deliberately the way they did against Vermont Randolph on Sunday. No disrespect at all to the Moose, but on paper, offensively, Mustangs have been far superior as far as scoring goals this season. And the Moose will be up against it here tonight. And Zuzi using that touch line. He was stopped by Deshomes. Lubota. And Alfie Bashford. Ofori. Gomez again. And Zuzi's got some space down this right side. Lots of space, in fact. Here comes Nzuzi. Deshomes trying to pick him up and stayed with him. Gomez back to reset to Nong. And Zuzi. Will we see the backflip tonight? Well, not right yet. Into the area. Headed right at the goalkeeper. Fernandez picks that up off the head of Justin Violet. Violet on 9 goals tonight, 2 this season. Got his second goal on Sunday in that win over Vermont State Randolph.
I think we fixed our audio issues, Mr. Kennedy. This equipment was at Augusta yesterday in the rain, and electronic equipment in rain, not a good mix. So
that's trouble.
I think we lost a power source, so I had to find a different power source, but we're back with it. In-game adjustments, Rob, we call that.
On the fly.
From my coaching background. Got to make in-game adjustments.
Wow. To Hopper. Good hustle to try to run that down by Albrahe, but he wouldn't catch up to it. It's a throw-in. Bashford. Far side of the field. Tiro Nong. Played that ahead to Igor. Mustangs setting up right by the midfield stripe. And And Zuzi. Greg Spencer closing down on him. Actually scratched that it was Hopper. 25, not 15, but he's called for the foul. And Hopper right there to help Nzuzi up. So a free kick for the Mustangs. And Zuzi's going to take this and take it relatively quickly. He's got 5 targets in the area. And it's headed right off the defender. Lubota trying for his second goal. There's a shot by Sam Boynton that's blocked. And Zuzi into the area again, but not for long. 3 straight plays by the Moose to clear. And Zuzi on the goal line. Trying for a third time. And the cross headed down toward the goal and kicked away. Mustangs knocking at the door here in the first 5 minutes. And Zuzi runs out of space. A goal kick for Javi Fernandez. Fernandez, a junior from Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. 23 saves last time out. And the game against Word of Life this past weekend. Moose play it short. Michael LaSalle. Fernandez. Ivan Dominguez right there lurking, hoping for a miscue. And almost forced one. It's a goal kick, though. It's one thing we've learned in the last couple of years against these Mustangs teams is goaltenders can't feel too much of a sense of security back there when they're alone with the ball. In fact, the first game last year, Natalie Tracy came and stole it from the goalkeeper and scored. So Isidoro Dominguez did the same thing a couple of years back, too.
I think that was the first game we did last on Maine Maritime Academy.
It was early on, yeah. It might have been the first. Gomez. Tiro Nong at the 18 will fire. I don't think that took a deflection. It didn't. It's a goal kick for the Moose. Again played short, kept in possession by the Moose rather. Now played right into the middle. Albrehi. Ali Albrehi dispossessed. Too many Mustangs there. Violet. Gomez here. Wanted to play that through to Nzuzi. Zane Dean had to work that back. Before he worked that ahead, Igor Dominguez with it here. Igor switching the field. Nzuzi in lots of space. Now he's doubled. And side foots that toward goal, no problem for Fernandez. Ave will be busy tonight, as he was against Word of Life, but so far up to the challenge. Fernandez taking his time and now under pressure from Ivan Dominguez. Will pick it up. I think the Moose would love to slow this game down and eat up as much clock as they possibly can to keep the attack at bay.
Well, you have to think that's the strategy after that, what we saw with Fernandez there.
Alfie will play it back to Niagasaza. Been missing Arnaud for a lot of the season. Back here tonight and back for the playoffs. And, of course, the road trip this weekend, a big one to New York.
Boy, haven't the other kids stepped up well in goal, though.
Now you got Guelor Kazadi
Boy, oh boy.
as your third goalkeeper, and he's outstanding. Cody Cleveland has been great, too. Boynton. Violet. Boynton still making the run. There's Boynton. Shoots. Oh, he didn't miss by much. Don't know if the keeper, Fernandez, got a touch on that. He did, so that'll be a corner. So great play by Fernandez just to get a little bit of hand on that to keep that out. Corners from the far side, and Zuzi was going to go down and take it if it was over here. Igor Dominguez will do the honors instead. Igor played short. Gomez has Nong behind him if he wants him. Gomez wants the shot, scuffed it. It was blocked by Tyler Neto. No way to get past a 4. He'll boot that ahead. Violet. Here's a 4 arriving. Now Brahe there to challenge him. Now the Moose working over on that right side. Gonna play a ball into space. Now Brahe's the closest. Nigasaz will pick it up and roll it to the other side. Loboto waiting for it. Raimunto carrying it as far as they'll let him, and now he'll play Nzuzi, and he's got Boynton on the overlap here. Nzuzi doesn't want him yet. Try to switch the field instead. Headed out of there. That was Landon Lefevre who did that. Now Moose players down. That's Eamon McDonald. The referee will stop the clock here. McDonald, a sophomore from Hancock, Maine. Got a goal last game against Word of Life.
Good sportsmanship there. The Mustangs chipping in to help them out. Jack Rocher running the camera here. His first time on it, so it's a little different kind of setup. If you're just joining us, we have an aerial camera and runs on a joystick.
McDonald hobbling off. Hopefully he can just get a little rest. And
get a buggy ride by Dave.
Yeah. Greg Spencer's going to check in and take his place. Here comes number 15 in navy blue right now.
Oop,
almost got hit by the golf cart. Just off your screen.
Yeah, Dave almost hit him. We'd have another guy in the cart. Jeez.
No one left on the bench either. That would not be good for the Moose. And thankfully, Spencer realized where the golf cart was the last moment. Those don't make a whole lot of noise.
That's right, yeah. I've got an electric vehicle, as you know, Rob,
Makes
and
no noise.
I surprise people all the time, particularly like...
Do you ever walk out of the car and it's still on and you don't realize it?
Yes, I do it all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. Yeah, I know you've got a hybrid and same kind of thing. You
It
don't
happens
hear it.
sometimes as well.
Yeah.
Parker Bailey. Oh, that's LaSalle, 17, not 11. 11 has it now, though, for Justin Violet and the Mustangs. Intercepted by Deschamps. That bounced off Sam Boynton. LaSalle with it again. Dean dispossessed by Jeremiah Gomez. Nong back to Bashford. Gomez. Chiro Nong looking to make a run. He's back now. Mustangs reset with Bashford. Alfie. Played that down toward Igor Dominguez. Great battle going on down low. Bashford's way up in nosebleed territory for him. He's not usually seen up by the goal line. But he did just win the corner for the Mustangs. They're second.
Yeah. Well, we do see Alfie go up on corners, Rob. You mentioned that several times.
Open play, though. It's a little more rare.
Right, exactly. Yeah, you see Alfie get up there in the corners because he's got that tall frame.
There now. Nzuzi couldn't volley it. That's played out into touch just to clear the pressure by the Moose. Boynton the throw. Gomez almost dispossessed by Alex Hopper. And Nzuzi. Deschamps there with him, and Deschamps a great takeaway. Deschamps down that touch line, finally ran out of space as he ran into Sam Boynton. And Boynton wins the throw.
That ball headed our way. Every time the ball heads out, I get nervous because the kids come over and all they're concentrating on is getting the ball, getting it back in play. And we've got cables strewn all over the place and hoping somebody's not going to pull the whole goddamn thing down.
You'll know it if you're watching at home if someone does.
Yeah, yeah.
LaSalle back to his keeper, Javi Fernandez. Mustangs a slower start today. They had 3 goals by this time against Vermont Randolph. Maybe one here, though, is Gomez. Works that out wide. Ivan Dominguez to Igor. Igor shoots, and it's over the bar.
Well, the Moose are packing it in, Rob.
I think it's a wise strategy.
It's a good strategy, but it's going to give up some shots, so Fernandez will have to come up. So far, so good for them. The strategy appears to be working.
I think they're willing to give up the shots from outside of the area, especially with all the defenders back.
Yep. And trying to take some air out of the ball. I'm not sure if that's a soccer term, but I think everybody knows what we mean. They're trying to slow down.
Gomez steals. This is where it can get dicey. Ivan Dominguez shot deflected off the defender, just off the back heel of LaSalle. That's in the corner for the Mustangs. Another block shot for the Moose. They've had several already. Igor with the corner. Not a bad one either, but he overshoots everybody. And Zuzi. And Zuzi across the face of goal, almost turned home. Justin Violet got a touch, but it's wide. Fernandez. And playing that short goal kick. But you keep possession that way. At least you can. Turned over now. Ivan's there. 1-0. Now when you set him up in that much space, that close to the goal, the ending is a foregone conclusion. Igor Dominguez and Ivan Dominguez both out there. This time it's Ivan's 42nd goal. In a Mustang uniform, and it comes in the 14th minute, 1-0.
Almost became a penalty shot. He had enough time there to size it up and look it around, as you saw in the replay. We'll give another quick look at that one while we come back into play.
It's the one thing you can't afford a mistake there. Stolen. Ivan. Goal.
Fernandez with a piece of it, but not enough to keep it out.
Did all he could.
Yeah, point blank and a sniper.
And Zuzi. Look at all the room down the flank. He'll play the self-pass. Great hustle to try to keep up with him, too. And LaSalle got over there quickly. Looked like that had a lot more of an opportunity than it was, and LaSalle just snuffed it out. And Zuzi. Back to the 18. Gomez rips a shot wide. It did take a deflection off a defender on the way out. So Igor there for another corner.
Well, we got a field camera we're working on today. Caleb Lamb down there getting us. See if we can take that shot, see how it looks. There we go.
That's a great look. Here's the corner, played short. In the area again, Ivan almost plucked it out of the air. This time it's a goal kick. A beautiful night for soccer here in Auburn, Maine. Can't ask for better in the first week of October. No winds, not too cold, just a beautiful night.
Had a food truck on campus here. Kids coming out.
Long goal kick this time, but right to Labota. And Zuzi. Derek Afori. Gomez to Nong. Sam Boynton. Mustangs looking for a way through. Being very patient. They find one here with Nzuzi out wide. Quickly into the area, but not for long. Booted high. Close to Billy Ziervogel. Now it's at the 18 and cleared out. Ziervogel again. Sam Boynton. Challenged there by Hopper. Ivan pops right back up. Gomez has Boynton making a run. He'll send it that way, but Boynton has to stop and wait. Boynton into the area. Knocked back toward the goalkeeper. Not played back, though, so Fernandez can pick that up. It was Lefevre who knocked that out of the air back to his keeper. Solid play by Albright to maintain possession, but there's Boynton coming to step and intercept. And Zuzi. Justin Violet. Good block once again. That's LaSalle. A goal kick. Excellent work by Michael LaSalle. He shielded the ball with his body, and no way at all for Justin Violet to pick that up. Nadeau worked that back. Mustangs so quick on the ball, they're not giving the Moose an opportunity to even move it out of their back third. Tironong. Boynton playing pass with Nzuzi. Nzuzi again, drawing two defenders. Worked his way past Deschamps. Was cross over the crossbar, and it's a goal kick. One 1-0 our score. The Dominguez brothers teaming up for the first goal. Igor to Ivan off a takeaway. Sam Boynton hustled to make that claim. Caught the Moose unaware. Nong, edge of the area, and Zuzi flags up. He's offside. Right idea. But he got back behind the defender, Yuri Deschamps, and that drew the flag. Fernandez had good distance in his last goal kick. Not quite as strong that time. That Karemt off Ziervogel out to Nzuzi. Niagasaza, the keeper. Tironong. Bashford looking to the left side. He'll play it long down that touchline. Igor Dominguez running for it. Landon Lefevre beat him to it. It's a throw-in for the Mustangs. Igor. And Zuzi would love the ball. He's in acres of space, but he's all the way across the field. Try to get it to him, but it's headed down instead by Hopper. Hopper charging out now, and Zuzi has it. Deschamps arriving. And Zuzi across the face of goal, headed! And a tremendous save by Javi Fernandez. He's not out of danger yet, though. Played in front. Cleared, but back to the line. Gomez shoots. Went off his ankle. Would have rolled wide, but it kept in. Fernandez making a great save.
Yeah, I've got it on a replay so we can take a look at it here when we get a little break in the action. Looks like we will now, so let's take a look at that. That was a tremendous save. You're right, Robbie, it is.
Point blank range, too. All the world looked like 2-0. Great save off the head. Igor trying to join his brother on the score sheet and almost did. And a Moose player down inside the goal, actually. He's holding his knee. I can't tell which player it is, however. The Moose have already had issues with injury. Lost one player earlier. Still over there on the bench. So the trainer out taking a look at the Moose player in the goal. And it is the right leg. Might be, nope, Deschamps is, I was blocked for a second. I couldn't see him, but now I do. It's not Yuri. Not sure which player that is. Mention the Mustangs' upcoming schedule. Moose are on the road for most of the rest of the season. They're up at Presque Isle on Thursday. Then a trip west to Vermont Randolph on Saturday. What a beautiful time to be in Randolph, Vermont. Peak foliage. It's going to be gorgeous. Let me take a look at the player. That's down. I think that...
It was the sub, I believe, that went in, right?
I think it is.
Yeah.
Andrew.
Yeah,
Greg Spencer, rather, 15, yeah.
Yeah,
Spencer just came in.
Yeah, he's in a little bit of pain. We just want to identify him. We don't try to
No, we're not
stay on
diagnosing.
injuries, or diagnose it, yeah.
Spencer will be carted over here. Unfortunately, the second cart ride for a Moose player in the first 21 minutes of the contest.
But we know we got, folks watching at home. So, with somebody curled up in the net there, we wanted to at least take a look and see who it was so that we could let the folks that are watching at home know that he's up and hopefully going to be okay. Got a cart ride, and Matt Dove's being very busy behind us with
unfortunately,
the training stuff.
It does give a break for the players out there, though, which isn't a bad thing. A short bench for the Moose today. So they had a bit of a rest. Justin Violet waiting for the ball. He'll take the throw for the Mustangs. Once he gets the okay from the referee. For now, the Moose will be playing a man down. The referee's ready, and we'll get back to open play. Forey will play it back, and the Mustangs will reset off the restart. Fullback's playing pass right now. Forey, Lobota, and Bashford all getting a touch. Igor Dominguez into the area, and a volley save. Rebound is also saved. Good work to cheat up in the play by Sam Boynton. To volley that left-footed. Javi Fernandez with a pair of saves. Played forward. It's Perry who started that for the Moose. Mustangs, though, relentless again, right back on possession. That bounced off Alex Hopper. And Zuzi trying for the handball call, won't get it. Deschamps with it here. Deschamps, tall order, trying to take on Nzuzi one-on-one in the open field. Boynton. Igor Dominguez is over here now. Alfie playing it all the way to the left side. Chiro-Nong. Igor back. We usually see him on the left side of the field. Nong with it again. Nong had support from Violet, couldn't get it to him. Albrahi playing the long ball into space. Unfortunately, though, for him, no one there. Raimundo Lobota and Zuzi, and again up in the play is Sam Boynton. Boynton stops as company from Hopper. Boynton went right by him. Boynton heading for the area. Sent across to Igor. Now Gomez is taking that spot. Gomez shoots. That's up high. He and Igor have traded places. You're seeing Igor on the receiving end of that ball, but he was in the middle of the field, and Gomez had gone down to the left side. A goal kick for the Moose. And Zuzi stole that for a moment. LaSalle tips it back by the touchline, and Zuzi kept that alive for Central Maine. Yvonne. All the way across again, just over the head of Justin Violet. Nong. Igor. Look at all the space and Zuzi has. Into the area, headed away. Justin Violet again for the Mustangs. And Zuzi settles. Bashford. Nong back to Bashford. Alfie onto the left foot. Trying the 1-2 into the area. It's cleared again. Mustangs trying to break through that defense. They've done it once already. More than a miscue, though. Outside of that, the Moose defense has played a solid game for 25 minutes on bend that don't break.
And we see Fernandez with a couple of really good stops.
It's another corner for the Mustangs. Alfie Bashford, as we expect, right in the middle. Short corner back to Ivan Dominguez. Igor into the area. Bashford trying to sneak in toward goal. And Deschamps stepped in front of him. There's a height mismatch right there. You're Deschamps and Alfie Bashford.
That's exactly right. I was just thinking the same thing, Rob.
But Deschamps wins the battle. Lubota trying to shield off El Brahi. El Brahi's got great speed. He's a good finisher. One thing he won't do, though, is outmuscle Raimundo Lubota. Not many people can.
No.
Violet's got some space. He won't get to it, though. It rolls into the area. Fernandez will slow it down. Moose trying to break up the right sideline. That bounced off Igor Dominguez, who's got it now. Igor worked past El Brahi. Sam Boynton. Gomez, who's cranked up the assists this year. Up to 16 now for his career. And 14, I think, Caleb Lamb said in pregame this season alone. He was scoring goals last year. This year it's been assists. He has 12, in fact, in his last 6 games. I didn't mention he scored against Vermont Randolph on Sunday as well. It should be Saturday was that game, not Sunday.
They all run together, Rob.
They do. We play enough Sunday games here. Boynton to Violets. Boynton getting by Deschamps and Hopper. Nong keeps them all working. Rolling to Gomez. Igor. Igor trying to get himself into the area. A solid piece of defending out there by Leonard Lefevre. Gomez taking a look upfield. Nong making a run. He'll reset to Lobota instead. Ofori. Alfie trying to play it long. And the keeper, Fernandez, aware of that and came right off the line before Alfie had even kicked it. Long kick, Lobota. Again, trying to shield off El Brahi, and he does. Now, Brahi's shifty, though. If he gets by you with that speed, that's when he's dangerous. Great run by Boynton here. Ivan Dominguez in the edge of the area. 3 defenders in his path, however. Gomez. Shanked the delivery. It's a goal kick. Not what Jerry was looking for. Beautiful night under the lights here, as you can see. Hope to have a couple of changes for the Mustangs. We'll tell you about that in a bit. Tyler Nadeau. Ziervogel. Deschamps near side to Hopper, stolen by the very alert Sam Boynton. Boynton blazing down the side. Into the area, crossed, and turned just wide. Igor Dominguez met the ball but couldn't put it on frame. It's a goal kick.
Boynton very active tonight, Rob. He's really had a terrific first half, involved in all the action. So come out right now, but he's been running well.
They'll get a break. Massimo Di Pilato back in. Mitch Cameron, Matty Waters, and Mikel Soto all entering the game for the Mustangs. Boynton Violet will come out, so will Derek Afori. And Tiro Nong also getting a rest. But a half hour into this contest, just the one goal, Ivan Dominguez. In the 14th minute, Mustangs have had almost all the possession and the territorial advantage as well. One hopper. Deflected off the keeper as that skipped up, but Fernandez had excellent body position on that to make sure it stayed wide. Deschamps. Mustangs inviting on Yuri Deschamps. Dean making a run. He's got it now. Trying to hook up with Elbrahi. Almost did. It was stolen out of there by Matty Waters. Gomez. Ivan. Di Pilato running down the flank. Soto goes the other way. Cameron back to Lobota. Bashford toward Waters. Worked out wide. So bounce in the area. The pass was bound for Ivan Dominguez, but very active goalkeeping by Fernandez. Make sure the ball doesn't get there. Bashford played off the chest. Elbrahi forcing the issue, but he's a one-man crew up there against four. Di Pilato to Cameron. Both those two, Di Pilato and Cameron, got their first ever Mustangs goal last time out on Saturday. That's played through. Gomez in, and the shot's wide. Flag stayed down. He was onside. A good through ball found him. Question whether it's a goal kick or a corner kick right now. And it'll be a Mustangs corner. Jeremiah Gomez over to take it from the right side.
Giving you a good look at Jeremiah from that field cam. Look at that, right in the action.
Watch him set up right-footed. Try to outswing this corner. That's what he's done. That pinball's around, still loose. Oh, that kick almost connected. The angle wasn't there. Fernandez was on the post, hugging it, made the save.
Yeah, he was in position then, hit him right in the chest, Rob. You know, sometimes you make saves because you're in position. That was the perfect example right there.
It was Soto, I think, on that bicycle attempt. He's in the crowd. I couldn't really see it from here exactly who it was. Looked like Soto. Could have been Igor. He was close to there, too. Gomez really giving Deschamps a hard time. Michael Lasalle. Hopper played that back. Oh, almost turned over. Cannot dither on the ball against these Mustang attackers. Gomez stole it with his head. Di Pilato. Cameron trying to weave through a would-be tacklers and did so, but his pass was not on the money. He's got it back, however. Rolled in. Ivan. And it's 2-0. Ivan Dominguez just passed it into the back of the net. He can find that opening. And the Mustangs score for the second time. Ivan's got a brace, and the Mustangs double their lead. So Ivan scoring in the 34th minute.
Give you a look. We go right down to the field camera, get the final shot here. Look at this right here. Right in tight on it.
Oh, it took a deflection off the defender.
And that's great. That's a real benefit of that field camera. You can see those intimate details, Rob, that we probably wouldn't get from the high overhead look.
That might go down as an own goal. I'm not sure if it changed the
direction. You want to see it
direction.
again, Rob?
Yeah, let's see it again.
Let's see it again.
Let's see if it changed the ball and the direction of it. As you watch Dominguez with it here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an own goal.
Yeah. Yeah. And we wouldn't have seen that unless we'd been right down there, field level.
Just bad luck on the defender that it tipped off his foot. It might have been goalward anyway, but that little deflection. That was the last touch. So Ivan's still on one goal tonight with that own goal. Gomez into the area. Played all the way through and kicked away by Tyler Neto. DiPilato. Gomez waiting for Massimo DiPilato. Plays him through. DiPilato in the area. Oh, great catch. That was a tough play by Fernandez.
Want to thank Carissa Kingsbury. She's running that camera that you saw with the last shot and a couple of shots that we've used. And so we're experimenting with that. And we're going to work at getting those cameras matched up and color-coded there so they look the same. So work in progress as we're getting ready to bring you tournament action. We'll have the YSCC men's tournament here the first weekend of November. So we'd like to have multiple cameras and field camera and things like that. So we're working through. And this is the last game we're going to be down here until then. So
I'll not be able to be here, and I'm sorry to miss it, but I'll be watching from Hanover. I think those games will be times that I'm not going to be at the rink.
Good.
So I'll get a chance to watch and root on the Mustangs.
We got a nationwide search going on to replace Rob for the call of that one.
Oh, with all the games going on and lack of broadcast, you might need to.
Gosh, yeah, it's a weekend again with that. Last year we had Greg Lynn step in. Rob was able to do Sunday games. We'll work it out. We'll have a plan.
Hit the road at 6 o'clock in the morning out of White River Junction, Vermont, and got here for the game.
That was awesome.
That was a great day. Great day as the Mustangs won the title.
You're awesome, Mr. Kennedy. I'll tell you that. Yeah, that was the Natalie Tracy show. She's still putting on a show up at UMaine Farmington.
Yeah, she has. She's coming off the bench. She's kind of like their Justin Violet this year.
Okay.
Coming off the bench. I looked at her stats last night. She leads the team in goals, but she's only started 2 of the 9 games. So talk about having a secret weapon. Bring off the bench and let Natalie go to work. But I am guessing that other teams in the NAC are going to figure that out.
Yes.
I was checking the status of some Halldale High School players up there. Rita Benoit's, both Kayla and Jenna Lee playing on the girls' team.
Terrific.
Jackson Leach on the men's team. He's the starting goalkeeper.
Yeah, Halldale, of course. Great soccer at Halldale.
Yeah, has been.
We've got some Halldale games coming up, I think, still.
DiPilato going wide.
We're going to get a look at the really good Gardner team next week, and then we'll try to pick them up in playoff action.
Yep.
So a lot of good soccer talent, and UMA well poised. I mean, this ties into that whole idea. In the capital area, there's quite a bit of talent playing.
Certainly is.
Chris Del Judas will get out on the recruiting road now. They'll have an off season as the head coach. He came in late, not able to do probably as much recruiting as he would like, and they're going to get it going there. They have a beautiful facility up there at the Kennebec Savings Bank Field up at the Capital Area Sports Complex, so they have a beautiful place to play. They played the women's game yesterday at Coney High School.
So I saw that.
There's other options. Yeah,
that was the rain, wasn't it?
It was the rain, yeah.
They
really try to baby that field over there. They've got a lot of work put into it. So.
And it was pouring down rain yesterday afternoon. I wasn't surprised when I flipped on the broadcast and saw they were over at Coney.
Yeah, you should come over and relieve me, Rob. So
I wasn't doing that.
That was a rough day.
Yeah, it was cold and wet.
Yeah.
I've done plenty of those.
I went home with I'm fighting a cold anyway.
Yeah.
Gee, because
Large coffee and heated seats.
Oh gosh, yeah. Andy and I pulled it off. We're happy to
Yep.
be over there. We had press box. We weren't as bad as the kids, but
No,
good game
that's-
for the Mustangs. 5-1 win. They found themselves down 1-0. Gabby Allen had the first goal of the game, and
Yep.
then 5 straight for the Mustangs.
Igor works that back. Alfie Bashford here in the 38th minute.
Destiny Moore's kept her consecutive goal streak alive with 2.
Watch this as a shot by Soto just missed as he went out of the air. He was marked very well, too, and still got that shot toward the target. Takeaway by a combination of 2 players, Cameron and Bashford both there. Alfie's got it now. Bashford's itching for a goal here.
Yes, he is, isn't he? He is.
Trying to set up Soto there. Take an assist as well. It'd be great for Alfie to get a point. He doesn't have any yet. He's the anchor of the defense, so he's certainly valuable in lots of other ways, but I think he'd love to get in the score sheet. Goal or assist, I bet he'd be happy with either one. But he'd really love a goal. Battle over there by the goal line.
Getting a look at Carissa's camera.
Let's play it across. There's Igor.
Breaking up a little bit.
Dominguez. Here's a chance now. That's bending. Oh, what a shot. Mitch Cameron bent that around, and that was exquisite. What a goal by Cameron. When that left his foot, just watch the angle here and watch the bend. You couldn't place a shot any more perfect than that one.
That was beautiful.
In the 40th minute, Cameron scores his second. 2 in 2 games for the freshman from Northwich, England. I actually gave him credit for 2 goals in the last game. Found out they hadn't scored them both. It was Cameron and Waters who had those goals. But Cameron, for sure, on that one. What a shot. That goal's worth the price of admission right there.
Glad we had a good replay on that one to give you a good look at home. The angle we had really showed how he put the bend in that ball. That was fantastic.
Yeah, he couldn't have set the position on the field any better for Mitch Cameron to show off that shot. Gomez played through. Trying for Igor. Greg Spencer shielded him off the ball. But yeah, the minute off his foot, you saw the bend right away. Like, that's going to be trouble for Fernandez. That'd be trouble for almost anybody.
Yeah. Beautiful goal.
Di Pilato. A great addition from Montreal, Quebec. Bashford wide to Waters. It'll be weird next year to watch a Mustangs team without Alfie towering above everybody in the middle of the defensive line.
Oh, and
Almost everyone. Raimundo's out there now.
you know, Alfie's big in stature. Oh, boy.
What a finish. That's Soto that time for sure. He was denied an acrobatic goal earlier, but he heads home the 4th. Bashford sets him up, and there's Alfie's assist. Alfie.
What a height on that.
Just puts it over everybody, and this is a tough angle to score from. Just under the crossbar from Mikel Soto.
Got some highlight goals here.
We certainly do.
Have to shear these back out. I can go into Boxcast. I can make highlights.
Yeah, those last 2 especially.
We'll get those up on social media here.
Wow. So Alfie does get his points in his last regular season game here at home. He's got an assist. Now go bury one, big man. That'd be good to see tonight.
But his folks watching in England and his fans in England, happy with that. They're great supporters.
Some of a decent hour. I mean, it's not early, but it's not as late as it could be some of our starts. Only 11 o'clock start over
Right.
UK time. Guess that means what we hear about Alfie's family, that mom's certainly up. Dad, who's got to work early in the morning, may or may not be.
Well, we'll see if they're. I haven't been on Facebook
We'll
to watch
see.
the feed. Let's see if anybody's chiming in there. Let us know what you
Here
thought
they
of
come
that.
again. That's off the upright. Igor went close. And a goal kick for the Moose. All of a sudden, the Mustangs have decided to put on a bit of a show. The Moose need a little bit of a break. They'll get one in 3 minutes and 15 seconds.
Well, the Mustangs just have so many goal scorers, and you try to mark up, and hard to do.
Fernandez out. Did he get him? The ref's coming up. I believe that is a penalty. Let Alfie take this.
Yeah, there you go.
Let Alfie take it.
Getting a good look. Hold that shot, Carissa.
Now Raimundo's going to take it. Raimundo's going to take it.
Awesome.
You're not often going to see Raimundo Laboda call off one of the Dominguezes
Yeah.
and say, let me take the shot.
Well, he's liable to kick this to Lewiston.
Yeah, I don't want to be Javier Fernandez now. This is going to come at him with the velocity of a cannonball. Raimundo with one goal already. A game tire. Oh, and he can take penalties. A laser to the top corner. And Raimundo Laboda gets his goal.
Oh, that's the previous goal. I'm sorry. Didn't get that one, sorry.
It was an absolute cannon blast from Raimundo Laboda.
Didn't waste any time.
I still think Alfie should have taken that, though. Raimundo already has a goal. Got that game-tying goal against UNE earlier this season. Now he's got a second. But he's being celebrated tonight, too, in his last regular season home game. And the perks of hosting, though, is they'll be back here on this pitch in a couple of weeks, hosting the YSCC tournament. Matty Waters and Alfie Bashford. Igor. Just being given word why Alfie didn't take that shot. Apparently Alfie wants a real goal, not a pity goal. Is that what he said when he came over? Caleb Lamb was listening. I heard Alfie say something. I couldn't pick out what it was. That's hilarious. I would think in Alfie's case, though, when you played 25 games and barely get a sniff, you'll take any opportunity you want. But now he's got too much pride, apparently. And he already did get his assist. He set up that man right there, Mikel Soto. Soto in the corners, got company with Andrew Perry. Perry trying to contain Soto over there. Soto wins the throw in the 44th minute. Mustangs had one goal until the 34th. They capitalized on an own goal there, an unlucky break for one of the Moose defenders, and then 3 goals in 3 minutes. A damn burst for that own goal.
Alfie's got family. Lorraine watching. Says, get in, Alfie. What a great assist.
She's right.
Yep, it surely was.
Couldn't have placed that better to meet the head of Mikel Soto. Igor. It's messing me up to have Igor on this side. You never see that, but that's where he is tonight. Cleared away by the Moose. Neto. Dean in a battle. Gomez will reset. Negasaz will get a touch. In the last minute of the first half. Alfie taking his time. DiPilato. Cameron resetting with Lubota. Mustangs looking to run out the clock here in the first half. That's what they're going to do. Ivan Dominguez opening the scoring 14 minutes in. We thought he had a second one, but his shot deflected off a defender in the 34th minute for an own goal. And then Mitch Cameron, Mikel Soto, and from the spot, Ramondo Lubota, each scoring to make it 5-0 at halftime. The Mustangs opening up a big lead on the Moose here on Munzing Media.
Since 1964, the mission of Central Maine Community College has been to serve the surrounding communities with an enriched and inclusive learning environment. The college takes pride in transforming students into employees through lifelong learning opportunities that expand career aspirations and improve current workplace skills. While the most evident changes have been made to the physical layout of the college, the real magic happens within the learning. Engaging in classroom conversations, collaborating in immersive hands-on projects in labs, and sharing through teamwork in academics and extracurricular activities provides students with opportunities to think critically, solve real-world problems, and become lifelong learners. At CMCC, students are surrounded by peers all working towards the same goal, with expert faculty who seek out innovative ways to make classes more than just a lecture, and staff who make student success their priority. Students are empowered to forge their own path towards graduation and beyond. Please join us in celebrating the 60th anniversary of Central Maine Community College and be part of our continued journey of growth and innovation.
Our goal in public service is to improve the quality of life in communities. This is the Public Service and Social Sciences Department. We originally started with criminal justice, and then we added more programming.
I'm in the forensic science program.
I want to become a state fire investigator.
State trooper.
I want to be a game warden.
Forensic psychologist.
Behavioral health professional.
CM offers a lot more hands-on learning than most places.
The only way to give them that experience is to do that through immersive scenario training.
You actually dust their fingerprints.
Learning how to go through, take pictures, what to look for.
We are the only college in the state of Maine that offers a third-year advanced certificate in police operations.
It is a great way of excelling your career and jump-starting you onto that path.
The Public Service Simulation Center allows us to fully implement an immersive training environment.
Can I see your other hand?
You just don't want to get boxed in.
We teach de-escalation and empathetic communication to better address community needs.
The instructors are awesome.
They really care about our education.
We have people that teach who have been members or are actively members of these industries. This is a one-of-a-kind program.
It's prepared me to have a step up in my professional career.
Here at the school, they're really invested in our education.
The USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to peak. It's leveling the playing field for everybody. It provides a great opportunity, just the fellowship amongst athletes, get a chance to play against some different teams that typically don't get a chance to play against from different regions, different parts of the country. It kind of gives you an opportunity to kind of see where you're really at against everybody. Really good, like I said, just a great environment, well-ran tournament. It's a pleasure to be part of organizations like the USCAA.
So we're here at halftime. Maddie Valentine has joined us from the women's team. They're coming off, Maddie, a win over the Moose yesterday in a rain affair up in Augusta. A little cold and damp to play that game, but the surface held up well in a good game for you ladies yesterday, and you've certainly increased your role here in your second year in the program. Talk about a little bit about what you have done this year and how you feel the year's going for you personally, and then we'll talk a little bit about the team and looking forward.
I think we've done pretty well this year. Personally, I've definitely moved up the field. Last year I played mostly defense, and this year I'm more midfield. I've gotten, I think, 1 assist so far this year, so I'm hoping to up that a little bit coming up the season and this weekend at the next coming games.
Well, Maddie, one of the things we've noted is that at this level you're certainly student first, athlete second, and you need the depth that somebody like yourself provides. As you know, you've stepped in and filled in some roles this particular year when some of the kids came make it. I think it was Maddie Turcotte couldn't make it yesterday, right? She had a clinical or something like that. So somebody's got to step up. It's always the next person up there. So you did that. You played a lot yesterday in those conditions there, and certainly that. Role that you play is not talked about quite as much. You get the goal scorers. Boy, everybody notices the goal scorers, don't they? But Coach raves about the defense on this team. Talk about that little philosophy, that defensive philosophy that you ladies employ.
Our defense is really strong, especially this year. We're pretty good at getting it up the field. I think we work a lot of practice trying to get it to the outsides, going up the field. And I think we've been doing a really good job at that this year, connecting well, not being flat.
Well, one of the things you do is, when you thwart that offensive move by the team at midfield, now you're setting that into an offensive type of situation for your goal scorers, Destiny, Olivia, and all of that. And if they don't have to come all the way back, they're staying up front, and you feed them, and, they make magic happen, don't they? Certainly Olivia coming on strong, goal and 3 assists yesterday. Destiny continues to score. But as Coach always says, if they don't score, we don't lose. Does he say that a lot? Does he really preach the defense? I mean, he talks to me about it all the time, and he's so proud of the defense.
Yeah.
So talk a little bit about your studies here. What is your major, and what are you looking to do as you move forward?
Right now I'm just in general studies. I started that last year, going into that this year. I've been thinking about nursing a little bit. I'm already working in a hospital right now, so trying to get that degree under. But right now I'm sticking with general studies just to get those general classes done before.
Fantastic. Well, continued success in your studies, and on the pitch as well. We'll be following you girls in action as you head out on the road here to finish off the season. So thanks for coming on with us, and as we said, continued success. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll have more halftime after this.
At Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse.
Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm going to be a lawyer.
USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody.
Coaches know you can't win a game without proper planning and execution. Let Gosline Retirement Planning coach you into a confident retirement. Here at Gosline Retirement, we provide that proper planning and help you utilize a step-by-step approach on all facets of your retirement planning. We provide guidance on income planning, wealth management, understanding taxation, Medicare and long-term care, and legacy and estate planning. We pride ourselves on working hard for those who have worked hard their entire lives. So, schedule your appointment today and let the team at Gosline Retirement Planning put together a retirement game plan for you. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munson Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munson Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
Since 1892. And it changes the game, 35-26. This has been a wacko affair.
I'm retired United States Army Staff Sergeant Travis Mills, formerly of the 82nd Airborne Division.
In 2012, I was injured in Afghanistan due to a roadside bomb. It took portions of both arms and both legs, and through Walter Reed and 19 months of intense recovery, I was able to build myself back up, learn how to walk again, drive again, and take care of my young family. Since then, I have decided to be on the road speaking as a motivational speaker.
Life is all about perspective, all right? So for me, it's real easy. I gave a lot, but I didn't give everything. When I think about my situation, I'm lucky to be here.
When I was on the road speaking, I was hired by CBU Benefits. Ray Valley and Brian Heath brought me in to speak at one of their forums.
After hearing Travis's story, I was compelled to move forward with our relationship. We specialize in reaching out to employees and employers, explaining to them the value of supplemental health coverage. Accidents, cancer, critical illness, disability, and sometimes even death are events that happened in our lifetime.
When I'm on the road speaking, I'm able to have sidebar conversations with everybody that wants to come talk to me. And I hear about their family and loved ones that are going through maybe cancer, maybe a critical illness, maybe something, being disabled from a job and not having the coverage that they need because their healthcare just didn't cover it. After talking with Ray and Brian, telling them how much I really appreciate what they're doing, they decided that it would be just an awesome partnership if I became part of the team, not just as a spokesperson, but as an actual partner in the company. I have a message for everybody about supplemental benefits because I feel like everybody should be protected from life's unexpected events.
Accidents do happen. I ask that you would allow one of our experienced representatives to come into your business so that we are able to educate you on the value of these very, very important products.
Rob Kennedy, Rob Munzing back here with you in Auburn, Central Maine, with a 5-0 lead over the Maine Augusta Moose after one half, as we'll get set for the second half. Last home game in the regular season, honoring all the graduating players. There are a whole bunch. They're all in the starting lineup tonight. I'll run them down for you again. Our known Nia Gasaza, Sam Boynton, Tiro Nong, Yvonne Dominguez, who celebrated tonight with a goal, Igor Dominguez, who's got an assist tonight. Jeremiah Gomez, Justin Violet, Derek Ofori, Alfie Bashford, who's got his first ever assist tonight. Raimundo Loboto, who scored from the penalty spot, and David Nzouzi. Boy, that is just a lineup of players that I don't know how you replace all those guys, but I always do seem to have a ton of talent coming in here to Central Maine. Dalton Wings going to have his work cut out for him, though, to recruit guys to replace that lineup. That is a solid group right there.
Oh, absolutely. But, you know, one of the things, success breeds success, and
That's
it breeds success in recruiting as well. This is, as Coach Morong is want to say, it's not a backup plan, it's a destination here at CM. And I really like that term because that's what you're getting. And, of course, you have the very strong programs here at Lewiston High School, and they've been able to tap into to those programs.
Lewiston, Edward Little, Brunswick High School is a bunch.
And Brunswick as well. So there's really good, solid play statewide. And, of course, with the free tuition, it's a wonderful bargain for the kids to come in, get their education, play the game they love, and play it at a high level. And, if you're Coach Wing, you say to kids, have you ever been to a national tournament?
Right.
Because we go
pretty much all the time.
Sure, and that's a huge incentive for kids.
I think this club, has some legit designs on a national championship.
Yeah.
I mean, they are second in the Division II national poll. The only school higher than they are is Penn State Lehigh Valley. Don't have to see Berkeley this year as they've been moved up to Division I, so that's nice, although the Mustangs played Berkeley extremely tough in the regular season game here, but that's one less very formidable foe you'd have to deal with. But, of course, first things first, you've got your last couple of road games coming up this weekend at Albany College of Pharmacy and Applied Medicine, Word of Life on Saturday. And then, of course, the conference tournaments. Mustangs are 3-time defending champs, but will take nothing for granted when they head into the postseason.
And if you haven't heard the announcement, men's tournament here, so we will be streaming that, likely to the
YSCC site
YSCC network, as we do when we do tournaments from here. So that's where that will be. But much more information coming on that as we move closer.
Still about 3 weeks away. It's the November 1st, 2nd, and 3rd weekend. The dates and times, specific games will be announced.
Giving a look at the sky here as Jack is at the controls here and doing it for the very first time. And I'd laugh because I got on that thing, too, and I was going every which way but loose on that thing, and the kids are so much better with with this. They've got the joystick, and they're able to do it, and it's like a video game. Jack, make believe you're playing a video game, Madden 24 or something, huh? So...
Ali Obrahi is going to get us underway once he gets the approval from the referee. The Moose in the Navy Road uniforms will be attacking from left to right in front of Javi Fernandez, their goalkeeper, who had a very good first half. I mean, you can look at the 5 goals, but you don't really look at any of those and say they were Javi's fault. There's excellent shots and great setups. Ano Niagasaza still between the sticks for the Mustangs. Central Maine in their home whites, they'll attack from right to left.
Like Matty Valentine coming on with us at halftime.
It's always good to get some players who haven't gotten a lot of screen time yet and get them used to media interviews. I know it's not the most comfortable thing sometimes for players to do when they're not used to it. And, really you don't have players being used to it. Is this Alfie's chance? It would have been, but the keeper came out. Fernandez has to watch out for Bashford, but he got it away. Here's Nzouzi. And the keeper is down.
Ooh, I don't know if they've got a backup.
I don't know either. They have not played anybody else, I don't believe, this season.
No. We've done the games for UMA men, and we still have games to do for them on Muncie Media.
Fernandez is up. He got bumped by Alfie Bashford. And got a word for the Mustangs captain. Looks like he's okay.
Yeah, innocent contact there. No maliciousness or anything else like that.
Alfie's got good speed, but the brakes I'm not sure are up to snuff.
We'll give you a look at that scrum there. And front here, guys getting together. And one of the busiest guys in the state of Maine tonight is Dave Gagne with the buggy.
It won't be going out now. Looks like Fernandez will be all right. Likely to be possession back to the Moose on this.
Yeah, they couldn't find the ball. So
you throw over this side or a drop ball. I'm not sure which. Let's play possession is what they'll do. Played back to Derek Ofori. He'll let that run a bit and catch up to it. Caden Boone's checked into the contest now, number 26, back in the Mustangs lineup. He wasn't in the lineup on Sunday in that win over Vermont Randolph. That's rolled through, and again, out comes the keeper. And Javi Fernandez stayed in the ball a bit. And Alfie's not going to give him a free pass on that. Now Alfie and Fernandez exchanging some words. And here comes the referee. We'll see what he has to say, if anything. Well, they'll talk it. Javi Fernandez, it looked like he flared out the foot at Alfie for a second. He's frustrated. One of those things, you're lucky you don't make contact in a situation like that. Now, if he's aggressive, plays that way regardless of the score, and the junior keeper not appreciating the bump that he took right at the edge of the area. Of course, he had just gone down and gotten up after shaking off an injury.
Yeah, he's seen a lot of Alfie.
More than he wants.
Yeah, you know, Alfie playing up, he's like having a pterodactyl up there. Jeez. Going to miss Alfie's personality as much as anything.
Yeah, he's just a fun guy to watch.
Yeah.
He's got to root for.
Yeah. He's always got a kind word to say. And get out wider, Jack, huh? Stay wide. And wide and slow. There you go. Bear with us as we train another.
10 on 10 right now as UMA has had a couple injuries. They're playing shorthanded, so the Mustangs have also taken a player off.
And that's good sportsmanship right there.
Tiro Nong squaring that to the edge of the 18. Tiro still trying to attack on that. Derek Ofori. And Zuzi. You see another backflip tonight? We'll see. Into the area. Violet, though, on the carom. Ashford trying to chase down the defender, Yuri Deshomes. Deshomes trying to play it up that touch line. Alex Hopper's over there. Nong, plenty of space on the left side. So Forey up on it. And Zuzi has Boone behind him. Forey with it here. Derek Forey, nice tackle. Forey could not get by the defender, Landon Lefevre. Samba. Stephen Samba with it again. Made his presence felt in 3 contests. He's got a goal and an assist. Ofori. And Zuzi making the run. Ofori finds him at left corner. Samba. Samba with it again. Trying to set up Bashford. It's intercepted. Well, Brahe had that for a moment. Dispossessed. Samba again. Before he wants it, he'll get it here. Before into the area. Derek Ofori switching to the right foot. Tiro Nong. To work his way back. Too many defenders there. Ofori. And Zuzi has to retreat for it. And Zuzi dancing. Still with it into the area. Dropped it off for Violet. And Zuzi. No way through. Soto. And Zuzi again. I think the Moose kind of realized that they're really trying to set up Alfie Bashford.
Yeah.
For some reason, they've made it their mission to deny him the ball. I think that reason is that he's playing attacker right now. If he gets his, we'll put it past him to bury one. Alfie again pestering Javi Fernandez, the keeper.
Little game of cat and mouse, those two, isn't it?
He almost blocked that in. Just kind of sat there and poached. That's off of Greg Spencer, who left the game injured earlier. It's good to have him back on.
You know, if Alfie had scored on that, we had a Sports Center highlight right there. Don't you think? We would. I think we'd have a shot.
I think that would have counted as not a pity goal. So if you're just joining us, Alfie said he didn't want to take the spot kick earlier on. He wanted to start to score a real goal, not a pity goal. Already opened his scoring account tonight with an assist. And a beautiful one at that at Soto's goal. Lengthwide cross that Soto met with his head and scored the 4th goal of the night for the Mustangs. Garcia. Into the area, no one there in whites. Where the clear ends up over the goal line. And it's a corner kick for the Mustangs. Caden Boone now up in the play. Let's see who'll take the corner. Looks like Tiro Nong's heading over in that direction. And indeed, it will be Nong to take the kick. Played short to Garcia. Good ball. Punched away. Violet was skying for it to try to get ahead on that. Fernandez got the fist out there. Ofori. Got a little daylight if you wanted to take the shot. It was closed down quickly, though. Popped high in the air by Ziervogel. That's played out into touch for a Mustangs throw. Tiro Nong. Stay outside the area. Nong not trying to attack. He's got Landon Lefevre right there with him. Delivery toward Bashford, and he couldn't get the volley on it. Tried to play that in front, and it's smothered by Fernandez. Sam Boynton knocked that down. But right to the Moose. Hard to find Spencer. It rolled past him. Ofori back on it for the Mustangs. Nzuzi. Tricky footwork of David Nzuzi. Violet set up. Great play to poke that away from Violet. That was Dean. Zane Dean with a great play. Long ball. O'Brahe's on his horse, but he's beaten to it by Sam Boynton. And Boynton has to play that out into touch. Over to the far side, spare goals. Moose with the throw. They remain in possession. Deschamps. Yuri Deschamps. Working his way down that left touch line. That rolls into the side netting for a goal kick. Alex Hopper will head into the game. He's returning, the freshman from Augusta. He's going on to replace someone, or they have back to 11 players for this Moose squad.
Oh, that's good. Good to see.
I'm not sure if he's taking anybody out or not. No one's come off yet.
No.
So it looks like the Moose will play with 11 now, and the Mustangs could follow suit. A long ball toward Bashford. Here he comes. Alfie Bashford scores! Alfie got his goal. And what a goal it was. And Zuzi with the through ball on Alfie buried it.
Yeah, it's getting congratulations all around.
In the 56th minute. I said, Alfie, you got to score one. It's my last chance to call one of your goals.
Well, you got it, Rob.
And he did it. Great ball from Nzuzi. Watch Alfie left-footed. Not much daylight there, but he hooked it around the keeper and deposited it in the back of the net. So in the night, he got his first CMCC point with an assist. He's got his first CMCC goal, and he might go for 2 here. And a nice save off the hopper for Fernandez. Fernandez taking his time. Alfie almost stole that from him. They call the foul on Bashford. Free kick now to the keeper, Fernandez. Popped in the air by Albrahe. Foul called against Justin Violet. A free kick for the Moose. Deschamps.
Well, it was worth staying up for, wasn't it, Lorraine, huh? Lorraine Bashford watching. She says, boom!
Just after midnight, UK time, and we're into Wednesday morning over there. Alfie Bashford's got the goal at the stroke of midnight. And Zuzi, who set up that last goal.
Well, you were right. I think everybody knew that they were looking for Alfie.
Gonna feed the captain. Nice back heel towards Samba. Outside in Zuzi. And Zuzi's on the dance floor again. Into the area, popped high and headed away. Good work by Tyler Neto to get the head on that. Neto, a Lawrence High School Bulldog from Clinton, Maine. Mustangs are setting right near midfield. Boone, a late addition to this team, but a tremendous athlete. Lewiston High School basketball and soccer player. Bashford in the area again. Centered, that was deflected. He had Violet there. And Violet would be on the other end of that if the defender hadn't gotten a touch. Foul called against Violet or Garcia. Not sure which one they assessed for the contact, but it's a free kick for Zane Dean and the Moose. So Dean will defer to Dezomes.
Yuri always plays hard. He gives a great effort all the time. I've seen him for 2 years, and he really never lets up. And the Mustangs, you know, they appreciate their in-state rival here as well. And there's, you know, they're just out there playing, Rob. They're, you know, they're not trying to rub it in or anything else like that. And, you know, they've certainly taken their time. You saw when they opened the game, it was like a real slowdown. So they didn't get up 3-0, 4-0. I think you mentioned that.
They did against Vermont. Randolph scored quickly. This will end up in the area, too close to the keeper. And Alfie again in to lay a calling card to Javi Fernandez, but he'll go no closer. Deschamps can't catch up to that. A bouncing shot. Saved by the keeper, Fernandez. Another attempt by Justin Violet. Igor Dominguez will be checking in just a second. Shots right now, 27 now for the Mustangs. 18 of those have gone on goal. Fernandez has saved a dozen. Tiro Nong. Nong triple teams. And Zuzi's got some space, but now he has company out there. Nong. Samba switching the field. Garcia fancies the long shot and scores! In his 4th game, Harrison Garcia gets his first CM goal. Another pretty shot. There have been some highlight reel goals tonight. Let's see that again. Harrison just deposited that in the roof of the net. Right on the hour mark. So Harrison Garcia with the 7th. Igor's back on. And the goal-scoring threat, Alfie Bashford, has to come off. Got to take it easy on him, right, Alfie? His work for the night probably done.
Well, we had that early season injury. It slowed him down a little bit at the start of the season, but he's certainly peaking at the correct time. And
he enjoyed that goal, no question. Lefevre, greeted by Afori. Lefevre, good speed, also great physicality, muscled him off the ball and then shielded it. And Zuzi toward Tiro Nong, who's onside. Nong breaking down the left side. Nong's got help arriving with Igor Dominguez. Solid defense from Andrew Perry. Perry, great work to keep Nong at bay. Igor. Nong into the area. Nong, tough angle across the face of goal, no one home. Garcia was the closest, and he couldn't catch up to that. It was too much velocity and a throw-in for the Moose.
Ashley Pachon on our field camera there.
6 different goal scorers tonight for the Mustangs.
Well, that's the other thing, too, Rob. It's not like the Dominguezes each have 4 goals in this game, you know what I mean? And they're hardly even shooting tonight.
Ivan's out of the game. Igor started. He's in back again, but again, they're not, you're right, they're not pressing onto this. They'll take opportunities when they arise, but they're not overly aggressive pursuing them. Great save again by the keeper, and the goal scored by Tiro Nong, who was all by himself with a loose change. That's Tiro's 3rd goal. I think his first this season. It is. Last time Tiro scored was actually the national tournament against Five Towns College. So his first of the season, in the 63rd minute.
Fernandez got a piece of that. Couldn't control, and the rebound came out. Juicy rebound. Easy tap in.
So now 7 different goal scorers tonight. Ivan Dominguez, Mitch Cameron, Mikel Soto, Raimundo Labota, Alfie Bashford, Harrison Garcia, and now Tiro Nong. Another goal, an unlucky own goal that went off one of the Moose defenders.
I'm going to check in with Caleb. Caleb, we're just running the clock now. Yeah, okay. So I had stopped it after the goal. We'll get it synced back up here for you. We're just going to run it.
Tyler Neto. The one thing you have to give to the Moose is that they have battled hard the entire way. No head hanging. It's a second-year program. They kind of know what they're up against. This much more established program with quite a pedigree of championships in the conference. Now, they have fought tonight. No question about that. Boone. Talked about the abundance of riches up front and goal scorers for the Mustangs team. We talked about just how deep they are in goal, but you add Caden Boone to the back line, and now you're looking at tremendous depth at every aspect of the field. And Boone, Labota, Bashford, Waters, Ofori.
And with such depth and numbers, you know where it really makes a big difference, as a former coach I can attest to that, is with that depth and talent level, your practices are really extraordinary because you're really getting after it. You know, your good players got players that are competing against them and making them better. There's nothing that beats really, really, really good depth there for a coach to be able to practice like that and, you know, test your players. And also, you know, if you don't keep your high level of play up, you know, somebody's coming in.
I would think overall, if
you might get Wally pipped.
You took the second 11 of this team, it'd likely be a team that's going to be around 4th, maybe 5th in the YSCC.
Yeah, no question.
They're a playoff club, most likely, you'd think.
And, you know, let's credit Coach McCormick, too, who was the architect, you know, of bringing a lot of these kids in. Coach McCormick now up at Thomas College as an assistant coach and running their, I think they call it a B team.
Or a club team, I believe, yes.
Club team, that's what it is, yeah.
A program with some great depth. Thomas. Here's Nzuzi. 2 defenders guarding him. Ziervogel's the closest. Nong riding the ball. Mustangs have some fun out there tonight. And Zuzi always likes practicing that footwork. Jiro Nung. The Mustangs will play a long game of keep away, you would think, at this point. Wouldn't shock me if they don't really make much more of an effort to even enter the front third with a scoring opportunity.
You're seeing our next Mustang streaming. It'll be volleyball tomorrow night. Patrick Dexler, the voice of Mustang volleyball, on the call, 6 o'clock, taking on the rival, Southern Maine Community College. They've got a little revenge on their minds due the Mustangs as the Seawolves beat them 3-0 in a match last week. So we'll see how the rivals match up here tomorrow, and then more volleyball this week as well. Volleyball week for us on Munson Media. 2 Gardner High School volleyball matches and 2 CM volleyball matches.
Great to see that sport take off in the state of Maine,
yeah,
the high school
it really
level.
is, yeah. And it's a great spectator sport, Rob, and a great gymnasium experience for that. It's
I'm hearing rumors about guys volleyball starting up as well.
Yeah, I don't see why they couldn't.
And some of the Southern Maine schools have talked a bit about that, and we'll see. I'm just starting to sink in now that there's 23 minutes and 5 seconds left of the soccer season. At least our broadcast season here on Munson Media.
Yeah, for you, because
I'll be done.
You're abdicating.
I have to.
You're heading to the rink.
That happened fast.
Yeah, it surely did. Seemed like we were just here in August. I mean, I looked at the date that we started in August, and I went,
the 22nd or so.
Yeah, we're starting early.
Yep. Speaking of 2-2, David and Zuzi right in front of us with the ball.
David keeps dancing like that. We're going to have to put him in a tuxedo.
Cue up to some music.
Yeah.
A pretty good TikTok video if you do that.
Dance fever.
I drop a Denny Terrio reference. I'm not sure
Denny
everyone would get
Terrio.
it. That's going back into the vault a ways.
It surely is. Yeah. Soul Train. That was another great show on a Saturday night.
What was the host name of Soul Train? Cornelius, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Cornelius.
Yeah.
If Forey wants the throw, he'll take it.
Gosh, he's over the line.
By good ways.
Yeah. We play on.
Sam up that touch line. There's Garcia, who got his first goal tonight. In the 60th minute, right in the hour mark. In Zuzi. Just been alerted we're going to play down to 20 minutes and call it good at that point. So I said I had 23 minutes left of my soccer broadcast season. I'm down to 66 seconds. I'm pretty much game decided. I think both teams, especially UMA, who came down here without a long bench, not many subs, lost one player to injury. 70 minutes is a hard night's work for those guys tonight, no question. I think this is what you'll see for the next 44 seconds. Just a kick around. And Zuzi. A Forey. Violet holds a Forey with it. 20 seconds remaining. Niagasaza. Referee blows time. 8-0 the final score here tonight. We can run down our goal scorers tonight. Ivan Dominguez in the 14th minute, an own goal in the 34th. And then 3 quick ones in the first half. Mitch Cameron, Mikel Soto, and Raimundo Lobota. I made it 5-0 at halftime. Alfie Bashford in the 56th minute. Harrison Garcia in the 60th, and Tironong rounded things out in the 63rd minute. And we have to pick our Edge Nutrition Player of the Game. I think I know who I'm going with here. You got to give it to Alfie Bashford.
Yeah, that's
Gotta.
right.
He scored that goal. He had an assist tonight. Let's give Alfie the Player of the Game.
Let's find Alfie's goal here, Rob. Give me a second here. Get off this screen here. And okay. Trying to remember which goal it would have been. Well, we might have to look at a couple of them.
Nothing wrong with that.
Let's see what we got here on this one. See if that's
Let's see.
This one might be Alfie's. Nope, that's not Alfie's.
That was Garcia's.
Yep, that's Garcia's goal. So
Alfie was on the long through ball that Nzuzi sent.
Yep.
So the one before that, perhaps.
Yeah, I think it's maybe the one before that. So I know what that is. Was that? Have I played this one?
That might be it.
That might be it.
Let's see right now. Yeah, there's the Nzuzi pass. So this is Alfie's goal, and he's just going to curl this around the keeper. Fernandez came out, cut the angle down, but just a little too much space, and Alfie gets his goal in his last regular season home game here in Auburn. He's our Edge Nutrition Player of the Game.
Congratulations to Alfie on a tremendous career that's ongoing. More stuff here still for the Mustangs to do, Rob. The end of the home season, obviously, but not the end that that they certainly look forward to the playoffs to play here one more time. That'll be fantastic that the playoffs are going to be here, and they'll have one game here. We hope to.
We'll hope.
Got to win the first one.
So they're on the road this weekend off to New York, Albany College of Pharmacy and Applied Science on Friday, and Word of Life on Saturday. Next home here for the Yankee Small College Conference Tournament at the beginning of November. So that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Thank you plenty of people tonight. Jack Crozier on our camera, Carissa Kingsbury, and Ashley Prashong also doing our camera work tonight. And also Rob Munzing, our production and color commentary. My name is Rob Kennedy saying so long. The Mustangs with the win tonight, 8-0 over the Moose on Munzing Media.
Yeah, no, let Rob go. You got Rob for your last 20 minutes of being a soccer broadcast. All right.
Gotta wrap it up well.
Here, hang on a second. I'll use the mobile camera. Here, Rob, we got the mobile camera. Okay.
We on? So we got the mobile camera coming over. We'll switch our angle on Alfie here in a second. So once that mobile camera comes, we'll have a pretty good shot of him. And we can talk to Alfie about being the new sniper in the YSCC.
Alfie, you can turn and face this camera.
Yep. All good.
All right, Alfie. Tell us about the goal. I was mentioning at halftime, I wanted you to take that penalty kick because I wanted to see you get a goal that I could call before you moved on to what's next in your educational and soccer career. You wouldn't take the penalty. Said you didn't want a pity goal is what I heard.
Yeah, I mean, if I was going to score one, it was one I had to work for myself. And, I saw the keeper was off his line a bit, managed to just pick the right moment to take the shot and hit it near post.
It was a nice shot, too. You kind of look like Ivan out there with that little curl around the post.
Yeah, I mean, I sometimes give the boys a bit of banter in training sometimes because I'll be scoring more goals than them, but I think I don't know if I could do it on a consistent basis that them guys do. So it was nice to get one and an assist.
You got 41 to catch up to Ivan. It might take you a little time. The assist too, though, that was a great pass to Soto to head that home in the first half.
Yeah, I saw the area that you kind of have to aim the ball into. Sometimes it's more about hitting the area than the man, and I know Mikel's very good in the air, so I thought I'd just pick him out, and he did his part.
He's all the way across the field to do that, too. It was great accuracy on that. Heading on the road this weekend up to New York at Albany College of Pharmacy on Friday, Word of Life on Saturday. Kind of round things out on a road trip here. What are you looking forward to on the road trip with those two teams?
I think it'll be a good test. I think two games now with maybe played some of the weaker opposition, if that's fair to say, but this weekend will be tough. 2 games in 2 days with some travel. It's always going to be a tough challenge. going to show a bit of character in them 2 games, hopefully, and we'll come out the weekend undefeated, still in the conference. That's the plan.
Good thing about this game tonight, it's your last regular season home game here, but you will get a chance to play here again in 3 weeks with a tournament coming up, so you're not done in this field.
Yeah, no, it's going to be hard to say goodbyes, but yeah, hopefully we'll round things off in 3 weeks' time while winning the playoffs. So.
Well, we've certainly enjoyed having you here the last couple of years, appearing on our broadcast quite a bit. You will certainly be missed.
No, thank you guys. The cold nights, everything that you've done.
Hey, say hello to Mom.
Mom, Dad, I know you're watching. Thank you. You got these guys to thank, really, to putting on a show. It's been a really special moment to be able to connect with the people back home, and I know they really appreciate it too. And if I will just say one more mention before I go, Jim Conroy, big guy at Soccer Scholar USA, recently got diagnosed with cancer. We're all here supporting you still, and keep fighting with us. I'll be in touch soon.
He's our captain, Alfie Bashford. Thank you very much for coming on and talking to us tonight.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Edge Nutrition Player of the Game, Alfie Bashford, a goal and an assist tonight. His first 3 points, because goals are 2 in soccer. First 3 points here as a Mustang, of course. His defensive responsibilities, we got points for that, and plenty of those. But first offensive points here tonight, glad to see it. So that will do it now for our broadcast. It is time to say goodbye, and there is the final score on the scoreboard. The Mustangs with a win tonight, 8-0 over the Moose. Thanks for watching, everybody, on Munzing Media.